Hi everybody. Thank you for watching this video, and I really appreciate it. I do want to just give you guys a little example of what these Brutfuner pencils can do. And if you notice, you can see this is the one that I started them both at the same time, and I basically did the pots, and then I did the leaves, and then I did the little cherry tomatoes. But I just put a base coat down, which is just the oranges and yellow orange, I think it's called, and a light greenish color for variety. And then I went in with the reds. I did the fresh red, and I also used the brownish red on it to give it the shadow area. And if you look, you can see this has much more of a three-dimensional look, obviously. This just, definitely needs work. So I just wanted to show you the difference, and hopefully it gives you an idea of just how well these things blend. I'm pretty happy with the way that they blend. They remind me a lot of the Prismacolors, but they also remind me of the Deli brand as well. So, and they say oily on the box, but I'm not sure if they are oil, because they are definitely blending on the paper, like wax does, as opposed to the polychromos, where you're just you layer on top of each other. But anyway, so that was what I wanted to talk about, and then I wanted to give you an example, a little demonstration of these little guys. And like I said before, I do doing it upside down because it helps you concentrate more on what you're coloring as opposed to how you're coloring as opposed to what you're coloring. Obviously that makes a difference. If you get, your mind gets in the way lots of times, and I'd like to try to keep that from happening if I can. Like I said, it's all about perspective, or maybe perception. Maybe that's a more accurate word for that. And I don't know, it's one little cherry tomato at a time. And if you're in a hurry, then this is not your medium. I happen to love this medium because, unlike oils, oil is very time consuming, but the cleanup is horrendous. The odorless paint thinner, or the the other versions that are more, that are not as toxic. They still are toxic. So, and like I said, the cleanup is just, it's not, I think that oil painting, the cleanup is a lot less of a problem than acrylic painting. Acrylic painting, I don't know, I just have something wrong with, using soapy water to clean them and then pouring them down the drain, pouring that water down the drain. I don't know, that's just not very environmental friendly. And then they dry so fast, and I'm always rushed. And I don't like that part of the medium. I don't like being rushed about coloring or painting or drawing. I like to be able to take my time. Colored pencils, I can stop what I'm doing right now, put my pencil down, and that's it. I come back and everything is exactly where I left it. There's no cleanup other than, you know, tidiness. But that's what I really enjoy about it. And it just takes patience. But I mean, look at the result. And I can still continue with that. You know, one thing about pencils is you decide when it's done. When you think it's done. Is it done when you just don't want to work on it anymore? Is it done when you feel like that's all you can do? Is it done when you think, you know what, if I do any more, I'm going to mess it up? So isn't that great that you have the control? You decide. So I'm going to just let this go, put some music on it, and I'll see you when I am finished with this part. All right? So I took a blending course when I first started with the colored pencils, because I knew nothing about the medium. I didn't know how they would work. I didn't know which pencils were better than others. So I took this blending course, and if you watch Color My World with Lori, she is fantastic. She had a course, or still has a course. It's available on Etsy, but it's a color blending course, and it's very inexpensive, and she gives out tons of information, and she had tons of items that you could print to then color. And this was my end result of the class. I just love these grapes. Obviously, you can see they're framed. Anyways, I love them. And check her out. Back up on the wall there. That's where I keep it in my kitchen. She has all kinds of items that you print out to color, and I think it's great because I think the majority of them are food. Chocolate chip cookies, cupcake, the grapes, a fried egg, and cherries, which I've yet to frame any of those. But anyways, very cool program. She's got a second course that she's offering also, but I have not checked that out yet, but it is on my list of things to do. So if you need help, check it out, because it is beneficial. You know, I'm always watching videos to get techniques, learning, you know, how do they do that? How do they make it look like that? And some of them, you know, just watching somebody color, yeah, that's fun. It's relaxing. You know, it has its place for sure. Because I do it. But learning, you know, the little things that, you know, because I feel like, you know, yeah, I have to learn something new every day. That's just me. You know, what makes a good day? I learned something new today. How about that? I don't put pressure on myself. Say, well, what did you do today? I don't judge my day by the things I've gotten done. Because all in all, you know, it's, do you think you had a good day? And if you only base your day on productivity, then you've gotten a little too wrapped up in yeah, the business world, maybe. Because why do we color? We don't color to, you know, get everything done. I mean, that's our goal, but we don't do it. We're not in a hurry, because if we were in a hurry, we wouldn't use color pencils, right? If we were in a hurry, we'd be using quicker mediums that dry faster. You know, like, you know, when you go to areas where they have a lot of merchants, you know, vendors and whatnot, you know, like Las Vegas, or, you know, little areas where they're open for just the summer. In San Francisco, you know, where you find vendors that are painting these great pictures. And what are they using? They're using spray paint, and they're just pumping them out. Do you think they're going to get burned out on that? Do you think after a while they're going to say, you know what, I don't want to see another can of spray paint for the rest of my life? I would think so. And, you know, could be wrong. It's just because, you know, what I'm talking about is just based on my opinion. Whether it's right or wrong, that's an individual thing. It could be right for me and wrong, you know, and right for you, or it could be wrong for you. So now look at the difference. See now how great these look? Don't they look awesome? And that, my friends, is what these pencils can do. You know, like I said, I still have to go in here. I haven't used this this light brownish red on this one yet, but I definitely will, because see how it's making it much more three-dimensional. Right? We want it to come off the page. And these pencils are great. So if you haven't gotten them, check them out. And again, you know, there's the square ones, the 120 count. Are they the same pencil? Because they're square. They're square, and the shaft is not black. It is the color of the lead. And people are talking about those. Color with K, mention them. But I would like to know if these, if the square ones are the same. And if anybody knows where they came from, where they originated from. And if they're actually, they say oily colored pencils. So are they actually oil, or are they wax? And then this is my list of the colors that I plan on, that I'm using, and that I plan on using in this to get it finished. So we're going to just call this, this one's going to be called part 2. Right? And thank you very much for watching today. And if you enjoyed it, please subscribe and give me a thumbs up if you'd like. Appreciate it. And I look forward to being on again. Thank you.